Good morning. Thank you for coming. Let me start and begin with 2 weeks ago, I sent a letter to President Biden requesting a meeting to discuss the border crisis. As of today, I still have not received a response from him or anyone in his administration. But in that short time period of 2 weeks, the situation at the border has only worsened. The United States now has an unprecedented 13,000 migrant children in custody. At least one migrant facility hit 729% capacity, and the mass influx shows no signs of stopping. When I toured there, I went to the El Paso facility. It was built during the Trump administration. 98,000 square feet. They said they built it so large that they would never meet capacity. That day, that Monday, they did something they didn't think they could do. They surpassed capacity for the very first time. 1,040. And what that meant was 120 Border Patrol agents who were supposed to be protecting our borders got pulled off to be in that facility. Earlier this week, when I led a trip to the border with 12 of my Republican colleagues, what we witnessed confirmed that situation is even worse than we anticipated. Now, this photo was taken 4 days ago on private land at the border. This is what a crisis looks like. This is what the president will not go see. This is what President Biden will not acknowledge. The migrant facilities are exceeding capacity and require additional manpower. The overflow is taking border security agents off the patrols and creating more security vulnerability for our country. 10% of the migrants in the facilities we toured are testing positive for COVID. And those are just those that are tested. They do not test them when they enter. While I was there, they announced they were moving 1,000 to Midland, Texas, 3,000 to the convention center in Dallas. More coming probably to your cities as well. Not only does this create a health risk for the agents, but has also sacrificed the efforts of our communities have made to stop the spread of this virus.
Good to see you all. When I announced in early December that I had a goal that I set of administering 100 million shots for the virus in the first 100 days of our office. 100 million shots in 100 days. It was considered ambitious. Some even suggested it was somewhat audacious. Experts said that the plan was, quote, definitely aggressive, and distribution would have to be seamless for us to be successful. One headline simply put it, quote, it won't be easy, end of quote. Well, it wasn't. When we took office, there was a lot that had to be done. We needed more vaccines, more vaccinators, more places for people to get vaccinated. And we needed a whole-of-government approach. So I directed Jeff Zients, the coordinator of our COVID-19 response, to put us on a war footing, and I meant that in a literal sense, to get us on track to truly beat this virus. And I'm proud to announce that tomorrow, 58 days into our administration, we will have met my goal of administering 100 million shots to our fellow Americans. That's weeks ahead of schedule, and even with the setbacks we faced during the winter storms. And there's another big step on the path to putting checks in pockets and shots in people's arms. When we crossed the 50 million doses just 3 weeks ago, I told you that every time we hit the 50 million mark, I'd update you on our progress. So here's where we are today.
Hey guys, did you know we have a podcast called WJ Live?
The Western Journal's mission is to equip readers with the truth, and that's the same mission we have on WJ Live.
You'll hear from writers, editors, and special guests on the most important topics of the day.
You can watch us every day at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific on youtube.com/WJ Live.
While you're there, help us out by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. See you there.